Hey, it's Gordon from TentBox, and today we're going to show you how to install your TentBox Cargo 2.0 living pod. First, let's unpack and see what's inside. The living pod comes in a small storage bag that fits easily in your car boot. Inside you'll find the living pod itself, which is separated into three sections. The top panel with a window, the back panel and the main living tent. You'll also find some camping poles, one set of telescopic prop poles, the hardware bag and a ground sheet. This will be everything you need to create a cozy sheltered space on the side of your vehicle. We'll start by installing the back panel. This will sit against the side of your car. Identify the top edge with the tabs. Make sure the tabs are facing away from the car so they'll be accessible from within the pod. Then carefully slide the top of the materials through the C-channel beneath the cargo and behind the ladder. Next, grab the top section. This is the fabric panel with the PVC window. Identify the attachment hooks at the top of the fabric and then hook them into the spaced loops. Start from the left and stop when you reach the gas strut. Now attach the left corner of the top section to the upper shell's T-slot. In the hardware bag you'll find some channel nuts and thumb screws which we'll use to fully secure the top corner. Slide the nut into the accessory rail, making sure the square side is facing out. Then line it up with the eyelet in the corner fabric and loosely screw it into place. Do the same on both sides. Then fully stretch the fabric along the accessory rail until it's nice and taut. Once you're happy with the placement, secure the thumb screws. Now that's done, you can raise the tent slightly and finish inserting the hooks into the loops on the right side of the gas strut. At this point you connect the back edge of the top section to the cargo's rainfly. Use the Velcro to secure everything down, making sure it's nice and neat. Now it's time to set up your camping poles. Start by inserting the pole holders into both ends of the upper T-slot channel on the base of the tent. Securely tighten them, ensuring the protruding part is on the outer side and it fits against the end of the accessory rail. Notice there are three different lengths of poles. We'll start with a medium-sized pole, sliding it into the sleeve at the bottom of the middle panel underneath the window. The longest pole fits into the panel at the front and the shortest pole in the panel at the back of the tent box. Make sure to insert the poles into the pole holders to secure. At this point you can connect the main living pod section to the top section using the Velcro, starting with the middle panel. Ensure the Velcro wraps above and below the poles. You'll need to attach the left corner to the lower T-slots on the TentBox base using the channel nuts and thumb screws. Stretch the cover to ensure it's taut and securely fastened. Then repeat the same process on the right corner. The top section's neoprene part should be attached to the upper T-slot, while the main living pod section should be attached to the lower T-slot. Once that's done, simply zip each side into place. Now your living pod is all set up, it's time to peg it out. Grab the guy ropes, pegs and mallet from the hardware bag. If this is your first time setting up, you'll need to tie the guy ropes to the fixing points first. You only need to do this once, you can leave them attached when you pack away. Starting with a corner under the left hand side of the window, pull the guy ropes out about 2 meters from the corner until you're happy with the tension. Peg it down at a roughly 60-degree angle. Now do the same under the right hand side. You can now unzip and open your side door, rolling the outer panel and the inner fly mesh up and out of the way while you organise the inside. Lay the ground sheet ensuring it's stretched flat, overlapping the back panel. Peg it down through the eyelets around the entire living pod area. You can adjust the tension using the adjustable straps to ensure the sides are taut. You can install your ground sheet on the floor to fully protect yourself from the elements, and you also have the option to open up the back panel of your living pod to regain access to your car doors. If you want to really open up the space, you can enter wing mode. Simply open up the front panel by unzipping the sides, then extend your telescopic prop poles to the desired height and slot them into the eyelets on the front panel. Loop your guy ropes over the top, then secure them down with pegs. Top tip, make sure your telescopic prop poles are stood upright for a secure and stable setup. And that's it, you've now installed your Cargo 2.0 living pod. As always, if you have any questions about your living pod or anything else, please feel free to reach out to our friendly team of product specialists.